The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Edward Shaw. Well, the biggest thing of the day is we do have a Category 5 hurricane now, but I'm going to get to that in a second. I want to go over our forecast first. Still a little bit warmer today, but we're going to be cooling down as we head throughout the week with fall-like conditions certainly returning to the area. You can see this cold front that has just left the East Coast. That passed through overnight and this morning, and that has a lot of colder air behind it further to our west that's coming down and into the area. That's going to be the main reason why we cool down so much over the next few days. The cooler air, the drop in temperatures, the drop in humidity. Overall, it's just going to be feeling really nice as we head throughout the course of this week with temperatures today a little bit warmer. Well, later in the week, definitely going to be cooling down. Might even need a jacket. 77 in Roanoke, 76 in Rocky Mount, 70 in Blacksburg, 75 in Lexington, and 79 in South Boston, with Danville being our lone 80-degree area of the day. Again, we're going to see those temperatures drop pretty quickly throughout the course of the week. 77 today, 72 tomorrow, and you can see this cooler than average air within the area extending all the way from Charleston up into parts of Boston. 71 on Thursday, and expecting Friday to be the coolest day of them all, 68 degrees. Could see overnight lows get into the upper 30s just due to the fact that it's going to be running so much cooler. So could see a little bit of patchy frost overall. So be sure you take in any potted plants or anything. Just keep that in mind that we could see a little bit of frost. Now, the big story. Hurricane Milton, now a Category 5 storm located about 735 miles west of Tampa, Florida. I've had to update this graphic 3 times in the past 2 hours because of how fast this storm has intensified. It has gone from a Category 1 storm to a Category 5 storm in 22 hours, which is a crazy fast, rapid intensification rate. It's moving east pretty slow, about 9 miles per hour, moving east-southeast overall, but it's going to continue to head further to the east and strengthen. You can see we have Kirk and Leslie here, both of which have no threat to land whatsoever, and both are expected to weaken. But Milton is going to become a major problem for Florida overall, especially along the Florida Gulf Coast. As you can see, several tropical alerts, hurricane watches issued for the western parts of Florida. And this storm is still expected to intensify greater, possibly getting up to 165 miles per hour, if not faster wind speeds over the next few hours, possibly by 8 p.m. today as well. Now, a little bit of weakening is anticipated by the time this storm makes landfall because of some shear in the area over parts of the Key West area. But I don't think personally it's going to weaken as much as what is expecting that is going to weaken. So that's going to be something to keep in mind as the storm heads to the east, but still going to be a major hurricane, at least Category 3 by the time it makes landfall within the Tampa and Sarasota area. So overall, a very dangerous storm. You can see here we do have the hurricane hunters that have been investigating it all day. That's initially why this storm was given Category 5 and 4 status today. Just overall, a massive storm, going to cause a lot of flooding issues throughout the region. As for us, again, plenty of sunshine this week and temperatures in the 70s throughout most of the week. So happy. I mean, the big thing obviously being within Florida, just absolutely people that are on that western Gulf Coast do need to be getting out of there, evacuating, because that is going to be a life-threatening storm for a lot of places.
Well, and they already just got hammered with storm surge, and now there's no way that can absorb any more water.
Exactly.
So that said, everyone needs to get out of there. Now, a fair question here. No real effects from this our way. Milton's not going to hang a left on us.
No, Milton is going to continue to the east, so we are okay. We are good. But parts of Florida, again, the rainfall they've seen over the past 2 weeks combined with this, just going to be terrible flooding.
Yeah, brace yourself. Thank you, Edward. Appreciate it very much.